If you looked at a chart of the average person, how many street fights they get in, the 2 times a week, that is the smallest percentage of the population that's alive.
Well, I was into it.
What did you enjoy so much about it? Because here's the thing, you're not a dumb guy. You're like, when someone can get to a conversation with you and you want to really start talking about things, you're a very bright guy.
Yes.
But you liked it.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
It was like your favorite thing.
Well, I broke it down and recently, not really recently, but after my surgery and all these kind of things, you sit around and talk to yourself all day. I come to realize, there's a cliche, I'm the bully's bully, that kind of thing. I used to set up textbook narcissists that come in and display their narcissism around people. Like, you ever meet somebody that you're like, oh no, those two can't be around each other? Mm-hmm. Well, I was the kind of guy, and I'm more of an empath than people know, but my ears would perk up and my eyes would open up when I saw a narcissist that would try to belittle, put people down.
Okay.
And I would kind of like and my brother's 5 years older than me, and I kind of maybe, he's very athletic. I come from like dad's a football coach, that kind of thing. And so maybe deep-rooted, I was resentful of him being older and able to push me around or what have you. Mm-hmm. And so when I see these narcissists, and I'd be like, why would that guy be doing that for what? Like, what are you, getting yourself over? And so I would put myself in their vicinity, and sooner or later, and if you look at me, like even today, when I walk down the street, people give me the eye like, yeah, you want some? And I just...
Do they really?
Oh, hell yeah.
How are you looking at them?
Well, you don't want to know.
Like, hey, do you want some?
Yeah, exactly.
So looking at you back.
Yeah, and I just smile, and it's like, it's like, are you kidding me? And I feel like Billy Jack,
Right.
Like, you don't know what you're going to get into. Same back in the day. And I would go, no. I wrestled 190 pounds. I wasn't like I was when I was fighting. Once I knew I was fighting, I just ate everything and just got as strong and as big as I possibly could. So sooner or later, and I go, no. You're going to slow down there. And sooner, are you talking to me? One of those kind of back and forth. And like I say, fighting to me is like walking the dogs. I don't, okay, we can go there if you want to. And like I said, I've been in a lot of fights. And talk about fighter's fortitude, someone's biting my back or sticking their thumb in my eye socket. And it's like, all right, just enjoy your time right now, because you're going to pay the price. And the more you beat people up in the street and in life, the more jaded and you get used to it. Like, I can remember, like, maybe in high school or something, in early high school, you punch somebody and you give them a black eye. It's like, holy man, wow. That, like, you want me to put my hands on you, you're going to pay the price. If I have to, especially nowadays, with my health being so fragile, there's a different kind of beating people. When I was a youngster, I used to go to all open wrestling rooms all the time, and I remember this old warrior coach. He said, son, human body can take a lot of pain, a lot of beatings. And I still remember to this day, and I'm 59 now, and it just kind of resonated and ringing in my ears, like, when you think you don't think you can hit them again, and the more they are a smart ass, and the more they beg for a beating, I give them what they deserve.
Did you always feel that like you had like an ethic for like when you would get in fights or when you weren't?
Absolutely. You know what?
Like you'd only get in fights with douchebags.
Well, yeah, but they act like, oh, nothing makes me more upset. Now, it doesn't happen so much that I'm older now, but like, well, you're going to tell me what to do or talk down to me. That I used to go, oh, really? Are we going there? Oh,
well, there's a lot of people out there, and
everybody thinks they're tough.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that are just bluffing. And they talk crazy because they think that people are going to get scared. And
yeah.
You see it all the time online. You can watch 100 videos of them doing it to the wrong person. It happens all the time. You do it to the wrong person. And the guy. Like, do you ever see the Joe Schilling one?
No.
Is one of the greatest of all time. Joe Schilling, who's the man. He's a world champion kickboxer. Fucking great guy. Joe Schilling's a nice guy. He doesn't start shit with anybody.
Right.
He's walking through a bar, and there's this really aggressive guy who's drunk, and he's talking a lot of shit. And Joe is walking by him. And the guy moves, and he puts his hands on his shoulders, and he passes by. And the guy talks shit to him as he passes by. And Joe turns around and looks at him, and apparently the guy had been obnoxious all night, and Joe had been seeing him being obnoxious all night. And Joe looks at him and says, "What the fuck did you say?" And the guy flinches at him. And Joe just, boom, just 2 shots, and one as he's on the way down, and he's out cold. Watch this video, because it's a classic. Look at this guy. This guy actually wound up suing him and losing. Yeah. The guy sued him and lost. So watch, Joe passes him, and then the guy says something. He turns around, like he flinches at him.
Yeah.
Wrong guy. Well, those videos, people love those videos.
That's the hundreds of
Wrong
people.
Guy. Yeah.
That's the hundreds of people that I've come across.
Karma. You're like Karma's warrior.
Yes. Well,
going out to the bar,
yes,
knock down douchebags.
But back in the day before I became Tank, oh my God.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, who? Whoa. I've never acted that way. I have. Only because I would see them acting that way. I would go and overdo what they were doing.
Just to goad them on.
Yes.